Tomorrow is Juneteenth, and while the holiday is rooted in Texas, there's a vital part of Black history here in Knoxville that's being recognized on the holiday. Here in Knoxville, there's one cemetery that works to preserve the history and legacy behind the graves of some Civil War soldiers. Their contributions were mostly lost to time. Oddfellow Cemetery is the final resting place of almost 36 military members. They were in the United States Colored Heavy Artillery. That was one of the first Black military units in the nation. Many of those men worked to defend Knoxville during the Civil War. For decades, their history went unlearned. For years, researchers have been working to preserve their graves, to document records, and they're working to share the stories of the men buried there.
They fought for freedom of all that were enslaved here in Knoxville. It changed the course of history. They knew that. How could they not?
One of those researchers includes the president and director of the Beck Cultural Exchange Center, Reverend Renee Kessler, who is also Knoxville's Black history historian.
We've translated about 90% of those from Old English, so we know who was here. We know, what they were doing when they were here, and who was actually mustered here. So that's another great research opportunity for us to really study.
In that East Knoxville cemetery, there are new markers and memorials honoring their lives. Tomorrow, during the Juneteenth parade, they will be honored. Now, that parade will step off at Chilhowie Park at 10 tomorrow morning, but there are plenty of other events that you can attend to celebrate. There will be music on Market Square at 7 p.m., and after the parade, there will be a festival at Dr. Walter G. Hardy Park. Now, you can find more information about the parade at our website, wbir.com. If you want to learn more about that regiment, you can check out this service and sacrifice that my colleague John Becker put together back in 2023. And the Beck Cultural Exchange Center also has some records and photos that you can look at there.